Miss Missy, my woman did not just dump me. My ex-girlfriend did not dump me. I don't know what are you talking about, but look, yeah, if she know me like she know me, I'm always in a relationship, and I had somebody that was close anyway after she did what she did. So as a woman, I don't know what you're talking about because nobody didn't dump me. She lost at the end. She lost is at the end. Shawty, I don't know what you're talking about. And other than that, no women didn't dump me because she had somebody when lied about it, and I was able to go to somebody that after that situation in if it's in church, if it's at a church in Plano, I was able to have someone. Guys, you're talking about something that don't make any sense. You're talking about something that don't make any sense of what you're doing here. It's not making sense. It's not comprehending, not adding up to what you're talking about here. You talking about something. You think I was dumped by after she did what he did, homie? Stop. I had a girl kissing right on me after she did what she did. I'm not worried about the lady. Stop. Stop. You might don't know who I am. Stop, man. Stop. Stop what you is. I'm Sabina. Like Sabina got her problem with her jealous family. She lost. I ended up with a kid, and I'm still got more blessings to end. She lost. She already lost. I never lost. I was able to get in a relationship. I was able to have a kid. I was able to do these things. I never lost. My kid is taken care of. My kid draw for me. My kid is taken care of. I never lost. I never lost, Shorty. I never lost. She chose jealousy. I never lost. That's the difference between what you need to know. I never got dumped. What it is to get dumped when she's stupid and she with a jealousy family. Baby, when I went and kissed on somebody over the side of Creekview, you're living a fiction. We ain't worried about how another woman acts. That's never been the concept of my domain. I always have places that I can go to when I needed something, baby. But I'm not worried about what you're thinking and the format. And she just don't know. She don't know what she doing. She too jealousy. I'm not into those things. You're trying to start something, woman. Stop it, man. Stop trying to put your perspective on my world and the conflict that other things are going on. I respect what you're saying, and I'm getting what you're saying here, but no one left me. That's the difference. Of no one left me. You have to understand what you're talking about is not the understanding of that. People wanted to love me, not understand. You think I'm worried about what one person say when they friends, female friends trying to get to love me? When I'm spending more time, baby, I don't have time for this. I really don't have time for you. You're not understanding my world, and I really don't have time for it. I really don't have time for shorty. Whatever you thinking is not what you think. She just a poem. She was a poem to believe lies. And for a real woman to get close to me and love me, that's the only difference between those things. She choose jealousy cousins and friends. And look at the mind and the spirit of them. I'm not worried about that. Shorty, please stop, man. Shorty, your concept of what you're talking about, you're trying to speak to another human mind. And you're not understanding the price that you're saying with God and the price that you're doing. Like I have a problem with right now. After Sabina did what she did, Jessica walked. Chris Clark's sister walked with me. She wanted to be with me, and she had a baby with somebody. Shawty, this is not what you think it is. People wanted to love me. This is not what you think it is. This is one stupid girl that got their own opinion. It's not what you think it is. Shawty, you live in a fiction. You live in fiction that you don't know what's going on here. You think she dumped me? You think that I was able to have a girlfriend to kiss me. I was able to do all of these things. I was able to say what's really going on. Chinese, I got into a relationship right after. I'm not worried about the concept of those things and how women act. Or a teenager girl act. Girl, look, I didn't been in a reliable relationship. I didn't come too far to let a person cousin ruin me of jealousy or any one of those things in there. Baby, look, let me tell you, I understand. I'm listening to your video. You may be struggling. I'm struggling with racism. I'm struggling with the definition of what Governor Abbott racism. I'm struggling with the state of Texas racism. I'm struggling with communities that got a problem with racism. My relationship got nothing to do with the fact I'm all love that's equal in my relationship. My relationship is equal, but we struggling with racism. We struggling with black and white communities that got their own opinions. That's the definition of struggle, of what you're trying to throw the energy of other humans on the situation. That's what the thing is with that situation. Struggling with racism. When you talk about these things, my relationship got nothing to do with the racism problem going on in the communities and society and business. You're trying to mix things up where the jealousy from friends and other. Stop trying to mix that up. We're dealing with racism. We're dealing with black people and narcissist behavior in the business with white and Mexican. That's what we dealing with. Different mindsets, shorty. Shorty, you're driving me. My relationship don't got nothing to do with those things that you so-called. What that is one. My affairs and my relationship got nothing to do with what you're trying to put out there. You're trying to put something out there that don't exist. Nobody left. A person had to leave because of a jealousy cousin. Sabina always do stuff in a different way. She calls me private because she don't want her jealous family. It's like you're not honestly understanding what is going on here, shorty. You think Sabina loved me? Sabina did that to protect me from her jealous cousin. God said more than enough of what you're talking about. From her jealous cousin and friend. That ain't nothing. That's why her dad said it wasn't time yet. Her dad said something. If her dad knows what's the matter, what's going on here, and you gotta trust God. If her dad told me to wait, it's not time. It's a specific reason why her dad told me that. Like, it's a specific reason why her dad told me that these things. And you have to understand these things. Shorty, it ain't what you think it is. It ain't what you think it is, man. So, shorty, it ain't what you think it is. So, you speaking about stuff about relationship, and it ain't what you did. Sabina dad told me, hold on, it's not time yet. It must be a specific reason why Sabina dad told me it was not time yet. Because he might gotta clear out the spirit of jealousy out his in-laws, his out of Sabina's Mirza and Demir them. So I have to trust the progress. Sabina didn't dump me, she was protecting me. And you gotta understand in the concept of jealousy and spiritual behavior out of cousins. So I don't look at it as a don't. It was to protect me. Sabina always say before I got that tattoo, she said, Hubert, wait till we get out of, grow up to be together. Wait till we get older to be together. She was protecting me, not understanding that what's going on between her cousin's behavior. She was protecting me from her cousins. So you got to understand that if you talking about my ex, Sabina didn't dump me. She was protecting me. It's a reason why she told me to wait to get this. It's a reason why those things was happening. If Sabina's dad told me something, Hubert, is not time yet. It's a reason why that time was up, because the jealousy cousins, the behavior. Now, I don't know why he told me that, but God said it's a reason why he told me that. And I have to trust in what he told me. He told me to wait when we got kids. He told me that. What's the difference out of the format and what the things he telling me? The concept of it. I don't know everything of what he's telling me. So how do I have to understand the donation of me and her being kids? She did that to protect me. She must have seen her cousin's behavior. Come on. Anytime I and my ex didn't care what her dad said and we still dated, that means that's a sign. It got bigger than us. It got bigger than us. Cousin, and jealousy started to get, it got bigger than us. Why would I hold a grudge and we both know it got bigger between jealousy cousins? I want you to hear me. I want you to catch on to what I'm about to tell you. I'm in the front. Demir's in the front. That's good. Demir's in the front. Right? I'm in the middle. Sabina in the back. And Sabina says something good about me. And Demir says, so what? That jealousy, she's saying something. Is a reason why those things was going on. Come on, Sabina wouldn't have did nothing without a reason. I'm telling y'all don't know. It won't be without a reason. It won't be without a reason. I have to know that reason. And sometimes if it's not, we just moved on. But there's a reason. So when I'm dealing with a lot of other things around here, and I don't got time for it at the end of the day, the spiritual behavior, and God help me with all this going on, and I don't got time for it. I don't got time for it. I'm trying to protect my peace and protect my boundaries here of spiritual behavior. So her dad must have told me something, and her pushed me away for a reason. It's not what you think it is. It's the jealousy cousin's behavior. Trust me, Sabina wouldn't have broke off me if it wasn't a reason. It was nothing. It was a reason, a lies and manipulation. Come on. As she willing to go behind her mom's back and just say, heck it, when we talked on the phone, it's a reason for those things. So I'm not giving those things to understand the universe or how that it's better when he told me when I was a kid, like it's better than those things. If he told me that, it was a reason. The spiritual behavior, and I truly seen mirrors of spirit behavior before, but this time it took it to the farthest. It took it to the farthest with the spiritual. Oh, when he found out I got this, Sabina Bidno, what a bitch. Sabina Bidno, man. Nobody got time for Mirza. As Sabina mom and dad can't add me, let's talk to you, but without Mirza interference. That's the difference between that. I'm not going, let me tell you, I'm working on myself each and every day. And I got him for interfering with it. Don't call me talking about you my homie. Stay away from me, man. I gotta trust in whatever that is. I have to trust in it. And if I trust in it and just keep moving forward, one day we'll find each other. If not, we always had a song, man. One day we will cross paths. See, the guy on the train, I'm always on your mind, and one day we will cross paths. We know this. Music always with us. But I'm not out to listen to other people's opinions or the conflict. And I told him at that hotel, I'm done. I'm done, dog. Your jealousy, your behavior. What a bitch. You sound like everybody in the courtroom. When they found that I was a Walmart CEO. What a bitch. No. You know what I'm saying? What a bitch. I have to sit at this table, sweetie. This is something that gotta happen. Change gotta happen. And I see in some white and black, they don't want it. The narcissist behavior, they don't want it. But God say, most of them gonna leave, the most of us gonna come together. More love is gonna come. More people gonna get paid at Walmart. More numbers, bonuses gonna be happening. Let the black people leave, but I bet you by the time we done making change. By the time we done, I bet you something happened. Whatever happens, guys. If it don't happen, it don't happen. But if me and Sabina gonna make this work, Mirza gotta be out of it. Demir gotta be out of it. It gotta be me and her mom and them talking, her dad talking, and we just having that talk. That's just the how it's gonna be. If not, we ain't in a. I'm not with it. We ain't in a shorty. I can't deal with it, shorty. Nobody don't know about me and Sabina's situation. It's a reason why she said what she said. And she must have shot the jealousy out of her cousin, out of the mindset and the spirit of them, out of Mirza. So, shorty, you can't really tell me nothing. If not, I'm just going to go. That's just the problem. We move forward. Guys, I got a lot to do. And I'm not trying to put people political and turn of it and do all of those things. But I can't just where people are scared because of the mindset of the situation. Shorty, stop, shorty. Shorty need to stop, man. I'm not really for it at the end of the day. I'm not really for the conflict and all the rest of these things that's going on, and you're trying to make up stuff that don't concern you. Mirza got a problem, and I don't want to deal with a man like that, man. You coming, me and Sabina was good, the relationship was, but when the cousin started getting into it, and started telling, and the jealousy coming out of it, I don't got time for things. We know what it was. I don't understand Sabina. He's confusing me right now, guys. I might don't understand, but there's a reason, and God had gave me on a spiritual path to understand why Sabina's dad told me that. I was in the problem. Demira's sister told me something. They didn't, but they're not ready for you yet. And she used to go to church. And if Demira's sister told me something, and God said the universe is saying, and the spirit of God is saying most thing. But let me tell you, Sabina's dad and mama never made me feel some type of way. They never did. And I'm not gonna act like that and play the racism card and play like they treated me no type of way. No. I'm not gonna lie on them like that. So you're speaking about things that with those things that you, the concept of it on. I don't, after he said what he said in 2019, no, nigga, you did it after me and Sabina settled our problem. You had the balls to do it. And she called, speaking for you, while you listen to those niggas in Dallas and Fort Worth. And old Clip, don't do that, man. Don't call me with Sabina. No. And if Sabina's gonna call me, Sabina's gonna call me in private because she own her family and her business. That been like since we was kids. I'm 14 with my own name and my cell phone. I'm at Metro. I'm 14 years old and I got my own cell phone. I was with Sprint. I had Sprint. I had T-Mobile. Like I had T-Mobile. I'm 14 years old and I got T-Mobile. I got Sprint with my own name in it. So, baby, I got my own name at 14 years old in my own account. At 14 years old, I got my own Sprint account. And I got my own Sprint account. I got my first high school credit card at Chase when I was 15, 16. What are you talking about? I don't know but now I know I have to trust. So it's Marissa's behavior. It's Marissa's behavior, man. And nobody wants to deal with that. It's Marissa's behavior. So as Sabina not calling, she have a reason. That's the difference to real either. As Sabina dad not making her call, that's a reason for that. But Marissa can't be involved in it. We have to get us straight first. If not, we move on. And we meet each other in life. So I'm not that to play around with Marissa's lies and his behaviors, man. So I have to trust the progress what's going on and not just move forward. But I'm working on myself, and that's the concept of working on yourself and doing the things that you're doing, right? That is the concept of working on yourself and doing the things that you're doing and all of those things. And now we move on. That's the concept of it. But we have to get ourselves straight as a whole. And once we get ourselves straight, then we can work out stuff with Marissa. That's the reason why the thing is. I'm not Marissa know this we was in this before him. Before he even came to the scene. And Sky started talking shit at Newman Smith, and that's how Marissa found out. Guys, bam, I don't got time for those things, man. So how can we identify the goals of what we're talking about in the matter of the plate and the poem of it, right? I asked a friend, we're gonna talk about this story. She said she did prostitute, but we ain't gonna talk about it. But I asked her this. When I'm in that hotel, do you feel comfortable around me? She said, yeah, Hubert, I do feel comfortable around you. When a woman taking care of her business, as she can trust the person that she's in that hotel with, and not have to worry about anybody stealing things from her, anybody trying to confuse her head. That's the most important thing of a woman feel insecure. That feel insecure. But most of these women never had a man that could just care for them and still just understand it. And that's where the abuse come at, man. A woman got to be able to feel comfortable when she handling up in and she at the hotel, whatever she, and she lay down in that, can that woman feel comfortable with you and sleep good at night, wherever she at, and sleep comfortable at night and not have to worry about nothing. When she wake up in the morning, her purse there, everything is there, and when she worked hard for everything, that's trust, that's understanding of a woman. A woman might drag a person because of trust not being built. A men taking stuff out of their purse constantly. I'm arguing with Mirza about what I didn't fight for something and I did. Why you didn't say nothing? I'm getting chewed out. Why Demir? What Demir told me? Why would I say something? I'm being called out on cheating. So why would I do the things that I'm doing right now? Like he trying to question me. Oh, what I did trying to do. I messaged her on Facebook. Like but a long time ago, Demir's on that, like manipulating the situation. Like I tried, but why do I have to tell a man? And her brother told me to walk away. Like why do I have to tell a person, oh Sabina no? And Sabina know why things are happening, why when she came back and she started to find out that she don't know everything what was said. Why did she find out that I started dating Samantha? Why because that's the concept. You tell a person, why did I started talking to Samantha? If that's the problem of the concept of what we talking about here. Why would I reach out and start talking to Samantha then? That's the difference about what's going on here in that format. Me and Samantha did, but we didn't have sex. And I didn't want to even hardly be with her. It was to piss her off a little bit. It was to piss Sabina off. So it was only to piss her off, to get under her skin. That's the only thing why I did that. Oh, I said like I was so like mad, like so mad at the situation, and I did it to piss her off. Like I said I know we said some things to each other and did some things to them. Oh, but I was like I was hurting. I was like I said I know we said a lot of stuff to each other, but I was like you know what? I'm like that this. It like I'm gonna get up at. I said the little game, the little thing. You know what I'm saying? And I was very pissed off at it. I was hurting, but I was pissed off. I was pissed off at the situation. Right? I was actually pissed off at the situation of the elevation system of being pissed off. When Sabina's ready to open up, she's ready to open up. Not, baby, we just keep it moving. But Mears is a liar, man, and I'm not gonna sit up there and take. I'm friends with this girl at Wendy's. Her mama, I told Mirza, and he get mad at this girl at Wendy's. All this was going on in Carrollton, and this girl mama didn't even like me. She come in a nickel mania, pulling her up out of hair, and we in nickel mania. We chilling everybody by the Wendy's over there, and we in Nickelmania. This happened in 2019. Me and her broke up, then we've been friends, and I'm like, oh, your mama got a problem, and she calling me out with her little problem. I said, you a grown woman. You a grown woman. If your mama coming to Nickelmania to pull you from it and doing all right, let me tell you something. She got me a gift. All right, sometimes I can't always get around. It's the gift that if I buy something from Walgreens or something, a bear or something that a woman likes, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts with the situation, right? Guys, nobody knows about that situation. I remember telling Sabina and Bazan to come back when you come back. Just come on, and she was on there. I was on a computer with her, and those things. Look, I don't got time for the confusions, and she should not have time for the lies that's going on. I had to deal with a lot of other girls to do the lead me teenagers. I had to deal with a lot of shit. I can't even be thankful get a awards for keeping my dick in my pants as a teenager. There's always something going on over some situations. Damn, can a nigga get an award for keeping his dick in his pants? Goddamn, like literally. Get some for keeping the dick. Like it always gotta be something like it. Like I don't understand it at the end of the day. Then I had to tell this girl like to stop. She get mad. Ricky sleep. And me and her had a problem, and I told her to stop touching on me. And then, like, my mom didn't know that I slept over there by this girl house and things. And, like, and I told her to stop touching. I'm in a relationship. So she got mad. And then when I give her a chance after, like, it's a situation. Kid Man, stop the way he got baby. Baby Legend, Hubert Jr. Sellers. Shorty, I'm not, Shorty, those are the things we have to understand. Love is when two spiritual sides is open. Okay? Now, I was in a tough situation. I'm dating this girl around, and I got Sky, and Sky is Samantha coming over, and Tabitha was over there by this thing house, and I'm dating this Chinese woman. Her name is Orion. And I got to the point, they telling me about Sabina. I'm like, hold up. And I'm dating this girl, her name is Orion, and you got to understand her face as me being her boyfriend. I know her. When her little cheeks puckle up, so they very curious about Sabina. I'm like, hold up for a second. I'm dating her. She's in Plano. She's very curious about the situation. I think, damn, I'm like what the fuck going on in that format? And I remember they all at my house, at her house in Plano, and I got candles on each of the tub, and I'm cutting the light off. And I'm cutting the light off, and I put candles on each of the tubs, stripped down, and she stripped down. She got in the water first, and I got in the water first. I got under the water, and I started kissing on the cheeks 5 times, started kissing on the lips, Started kissing her on her breast. Started kissing her on her stomach between her chest. Started kissing her between her legs, up and down her legs. I kissed her down there 5 times. I turned her around and I kissed her up and down her body 5 times. And I was on my knees. And then we bathed each other and hold each other in the shower for an hour. And then after that, we put each other, she put a towel around her. And I put a towel around me. I carried her to the bedroom and I put her in the middle. She probably don't even remember this. And I put her in the middle of the bed. So I put lotion on her breast and all of this stuff. Put lotion on her breast, her stomach, and her chest. And I started kissing on it. Then I started put lotion on her legs while I kiss on it. And between her legs and outside of her legs and turned her body around, up and down. So it was the most definition of understanding the needs of it. I read a book on ancient things, and I brought this book and talking about how you can get it, but it wasn't about it's this Greek person, how you can get rid of, and I brought it off of eBay, and how you can get rid of your sin, but it wasn't the sins I was carrying, it was the more the understanding of those things, how the carry of those things. So I didn't have what you're talking about. So it was able to talk more about the spirit of the thing of what I forgot the name of the book. I let my brother and them borrow books and I never get back in return. There's always something going on. So I need to learn how to start keeping books to myself. And I buy books off of eBay. So I need to start learning how to keep books to myself and stuff. Let me tell you, the most thing, when you're on top of a woman, do you have to just bang, like, can you just tickle her little breast between her little breasts and make her little laugh with her cheeks and just kiss her and tickle her and put your little, that's the most fun thing about, because people are so serious with that matter and don't understand, like, come on, look, I'm going to make sure I'm happy after this and you're happy, whatever that is. I'm going to make it, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you happy, but just sitting on top of a woman, but you're also you're able to kiss her between her breasts, able to do all of those things, and that can be in tickle and this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nobody did me dirty. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. The Social Security was gonna get what's coming to them, and they think before it. It was a delay. Everything was a delay. That's what it is. Everything was a delay. My brother trying to get me to grow my hat back. I'm not actually growing my hat back here. Yeah, everything was a delay.